Hello and welcome, boys and girls, to another cast by me, the Strict Starcraft. And today we're once again back with the best of 3 that I started casting yesterday. So it's once again going to be our Zerg player PsyRex, and today he's spawning in the top right side of a Dead Wing, and his opponent from the same same clan or team, whatever you want to call it. From Team All In, it is LSGodzilla. And as I said, the map is going to be a Dead Wing, a new map for this season, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, joined with a couple of other maps. And in the beginning, there was this weird kind of imbalance going on. You could park your tanks like right here and have range over your opponent's natural. But fortunately, they removed that, and now it's only cross spawn or vertical spawn. But anyway, this game was submitted to reddit.com/r/castit, where you can submit your own games and have them uploaded to YouTube and casted, of course, which might be fun. You know, I think it's fun at least. So do that if you want to. You know. Anyway, PsyRex going for a 15 hatch, yes, and Godzilla himself open up with the barracks first, and he's not taking any gas. It looks like he's going to go for a command center. Oh, why did I say barracks first? Supply depot first, of course. And is then going to be stepping into a command center first. So a macro opening from both players, which is kind of standard when you play against someone in your own team. You don't want to be rushing around with 6 pools and 2 racks and stuff. This is just for practice. So PsyRex going into gas right now before pool, so he might be looking to do some aggressive stuff with some banelings, perhaps some roach timing. We'll see. But while Godzilla is just adding on his barracks and dropping his geyser as well. So, dropping 2 geysers. This is kind of funky. No, it's not super funky though. But he's gonna have a lot of gas, and he might go into some tech unit, some kind of banshee play, or early starport at least, something like that. Double factory, I don't know, some mech, we'll see. But Godzilla is first of all going to get supply blocked, and is going to be piling up that money for now. Sending out an SV to scout about, going to pass the watchtower, no. I thought it was going to pass the watchtower, but he does not. He's instead going over to scout in the top left position, and PsyRex right now is just building a couple of scout circlings, 6 of them right now, and he's going to metabolic boost as well. So it's not the most economic of openings, since he's going for quite a lot of circlings here, but it's not really a huge investment, and it can really pay off if you manage to scout some good stuff from your opponent. Anyway, Godzilla's orbital command is just being finished up right now. A reactor and a factory being dropped. So we're going to step into some kind of Hellion play. I think we saw that in the last game as well from Godzilla. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's kind of the norm in TVC, and it's been for a long time. All the way back in Wings of Liberty, Hellion openings were the standard for a long time. So Godzilla sticking to it. A Baneling Nest coming up as well right now from PsyRex, and Baneling Nest, Mutiling Baneling is still the standard, I'd say, in TVC or CVT, whatever you want to call it. Roach Hydra becoming more and more common nowadays, but I feel like Roachling Baneling is still the most standard of plays. And right now we see the starport coming up. Oh, it's outside of the map as to what it looks like. Yup, that's kind of weird. An attack lab coming up as well, so perhaps, no, he did, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did this last game as well. So sorry about that. I'm a bit, caught a bit of a cold, coughing a bit and stuff like that. So what the, that SV isn't working. Okay, now it is. That was freaky. The barracks is going to be left at the tech lab, and a couple of Hellions are going to be built. But look at this, PsyRex moving out on the map, and he's got a couple of Banelings morphing in right now, 7 of them to be precise. Going up here with the circling to scout about, going to be killed immediately by these Hellions, of course. But Godzilla is looking, he's in a tough position right now. He's gonna have to wall this off very quickly, but I don't think he's going to be able to. The bunker does not have any units in it, so Godzilla is going to have to control here pretty good, but he's not. He's going to get surrounded immediately, and the Banelings come crashing in. These SCVs are in a very poor position. They're unfortunately going to have to run out of there. A couple of them are going to be killed, and the rest of them are being left for dead. Godzilla, you're in a tough position, but I don't think these Banelings are going to be killing off these supply depots. There are not enough of them just now. More Hellions being produced, only one though, so that is a bit unfortunate. 8 more Banelings coming in, but the Banshee is out right now, and eventually the Banshee is going to be killing these off. Window Mine is now being built, very nice choice. We can get a lot of kills off. Oh, very nice here. The Banshee can 2-shot Banelings, and that is very good for a turn player. Oh, can he kill him off before? Will they manage to get the wall? I don't know. No, the Banelings are going to get the wall. Boom, there we go. But PsyRex does not have any reinforcements right here, right now, so he's not going to be able to flood in. But Zerglings are on the way, and there's just quite a lot of Zerglings. So PsyRex is going to get through. Yes, Godzilla cannot rebuild that wall in time. The Marines are surrounded. But the Window Mine's getting position, and the Window Mine! The Window Mine! No, what the? It took a long time for that Window Mine to burrow. So Godzilla has to run away with his SCVs for now as well. If we look at the income tab, we can see that Godzilla is currently at 0, and he's far behind in SCVs as well. So looking pretty grim for him here. Eventually he's gonna kill these off. There we go. Window Mine gets all of the Zerglings remaining. No, it's one Zergling around there. Oh, a couple of Banelings. They're not being spotted, but Godzilla knows they're there, so he's gonna kill them off before they can deal any crucial damage. Okay, they're actually gonna kill 2 Marines and almost a Hellion. But anyway, PsyRex on the back of this is taking the 3rd base, so very nice. It's also piling up quite a lot of money. Remember that in StarCraft 2 you never want to pile up your money. You want to use it and put it into army or economy as fast as you can. But I feel like it's quite tricky to do that with Zerg. But anyway, Godzilla is now moving out, and let's see what he can make happen with these Banshees. He has to do some damage himself now. He's far behind. The 3rd base is, as I said earlier, up for PsyRex, while the 3rd base, or not even the 2nd base, is up for Godzilla. So let's see what he can make happen here. PsyRex are still coming up out on the map, but no, they get killed off. Godzilla, he has Cloak though, and the lair is still not finished for PsyRex, so these Banshees, they might be able to get some work done. One drone has fallen. Good start indeed. Another drone, boom. Remember that one Banshee can 2-shot a drone, and of course that means that 2 Banshees can 1-shot a drone. Not the best of engagements here. No Cloak. Remember that Spore Crawlers spot quite far. They spot detect the units further than they can actually shoot the cloaked units. So anyway, an Overseer coming in. Double SV production coming up from Godzilla, and this is exactly what he has to do to catch back up in this game. He has to be producing SCVs constantly. And these Banshees, oh, that was so poor focus fire there. PsyRex could actually have killed them off. Oh, yeah, PsyRex. But he focus fired the wrong one, so now they're both going to get out of there. And how many kills did he get? 10 kills on that Banshee, but that's probably the Zerglings and Banelings from earlier. Well, this Banshee is up to 3 kills. So if we go to the workers killed, it's 17 to 3. Not looking very good at all right now for Godzilla. He is mining though from his 2nd expansion, or his 1st expansion rather, 2nd base, but not by that much. If we go to the income tab, we can see it is behind by about 600 minerals per minute. Not the best. Now more Banelings are coming in, and this could deal a lot of damage here. The wall is going to be complete, but there are not a lot of units out right now for Godzilla. More Marines are reinforcing, but it's all gonna come down to control. He has to spread them out first of all, or first of all load the bunkers. Have a Window Mine in a good position. It's not in the best of position right now, but it has to get some very good shots off right now, that Window Mine. At least one good shot. Here we go, the Zerglings are coming in, and now the Banelings come crashing through those supply depots, and now Window Mine, it gets a good shot off. A lot of Zerglings fall, and this might be what Godzilla needs. The wall is still down though, and a couple of Zerglings are still alive, but the Banshees are kicking it and killing it right now. The wall is going to be rebuilt, and there are no reinforcements coming across the map, so Godzilla manages to stabilize again, and he killed off a lot of PsyRex army. Income right now, Godzilla is still far behind, so if this continues on, he is eventually going to fall too far behind and probably lose this game. So Godzilla, you have to do something right now. You're gonna have to expand very soon, otherwise PsyRex is going to take this game, unless PsyRex of course plays really badly, which I don't know, perhaps he will. Oh, a drop was going on here. I missed that, unfortunately. So if we go to the workers guild, oh, Godzilla actually killed quite a few more workers there. So that was very good for him. A great way to come back into this game is, of course, to do some harassment yourself after you've been harassed. So nice to see that from Godzilla. And now Godzilla should really go out and take a third expansion, or third base. Oh, he's got 500 minerals, and that is exactly what he's going to do, I think. Moving out here, no, he's going to be attacking actually. Out on the other side of the map. So now, right now it's 48 arms supply to 19, and in the production tab we have no army units at all for PsyRex. We still have a lot of drones coming out though. Zerglings are moving out across the map. I don't know what these are for, perhaps to go for another bending bust. But on the flip side, Godzilla is going for an attack of his own. This could get tricky if PsyRex manages to get in through this wall and deal a lot of damage while Godzilla is on the other side of the map. It could get tricky for both players, and we might have a base race scenario in our hands. Godzilla is actually now far ahead in the supply count. 68 arm supply to 34 right now. 30 more Zerglings to just get built, and now it's gonna be a bit tricky. Remember that Zerglings are great versus very few units, so like 2 or 3 Marines are going to get picked off very quickly by these Zerglings. Godzilla is now moving in himself, but there are a lot of Zerglings being built and a lot of Zerglings in position. 1-1 is done for the Zerglings, and there are no upgrades done for the Terran player. He does have Stimpack though, and here we go, Surrounded is coming in, and he's getting completely surrounded, but it doesn't matter really. These Zerglings are melting very quickly to this army. Baining rolling in a bit late to the party, unfortunately. And now Godzilla can just move forward. He has to siege up his tank in a better position, I feel like. Perhaps over here, behind here, or something. Just to keep it safe, because his tank is sort of the backbone of this army right now. And a lot of overloads are going to fall, and that is so annoying to deal with. PsyRex does have a bit of a buffet, I think it's called. He's got, oh no, oh shit. That's not how you want to split against Banelings. That was not good. And now no more overloads are going to fall, since all the Marines died basically. Only 2 Marines remain. And now Godzilla is going to take an expansion of his own. Very good, I was just wondering why he didn't do that. So the third from PsyRex falls, and now Godzilla is in a good position actually. He might be able to go ahead and take this game right now. Only Zergling is still in production. The double spire is about to complete though, and a lot of minerals and gas is piled up, so that's gonna make it about 12 mutalisks as soon as these spires pop. One is going to fall, unfortunately. So no double upgrades for PsyRex, and the other spire was a bit too late, so we're gonna have to wait a bit more for the mutalisks to pop. The tank is getting in a better position though. It is advanced onto the high ground, but it's gonna have to evacuate. The tank falls immediately. These marauders are going to fall as well. The Banshees are left uncontested still. How many kills? 30 kills and 32 kills. Holy shit, that's a lot. But now, boom, one falls. The 30 kill Banshee falls. And the Queen is going to kill off the second Banshee as well. Not the greatest of control here from Godzilla. That was really poor actually. Godzilla is though getting up another army and moving in right now. And now a couple of more overlords might die. And the hatchery, the newly built hatchery, is going to die as well, unfortunately. Yes, I think it is. If we go to the arms supply right now, PsyRex is so far behind. And wow, I don't know how this happened. PsyRex was on 3 bases for very long. And now, I don't know. Somehow, some way, he ended up behind. The third base falls without getting cancelled. Units are streaming in here from Godzilla, but here are the reinforcements from PsyRex. Some cute splitting, but I feel like I could have done that with the previous attack instead. Oh, sorry. The final marine finally falls, and a lot of medevacs still. And Godzilla has to back out for now. He is reinforcing though. His barracks are set to rally point over there. So he is going to have one more attack coming up very soon, because PsyRex rather is going for a counterattack of his own. He might be able to catch some reinforcements here walking across the map. Yes, he is, and these Zerglings get a full-on surround on all of these units. Oh, that was a big pack of units though, so he's gonna have to pull back. And now 2-2 is actually done for these Zerglings, and there's 0-0 for the Godzilla's troops. So the Zerglings are quite cost effective, getting a lot of damage dealt by every attack, every swipe. No, not swipe. I don't know what the word is. But here we go, another troop of Marines and Marauders coming in. A lot of drones are starting to fall, and Workers Kit right now is heavily favoring LSGodzilla, and that is going to fall, and that is not good. The Mutalisks have popped though, and there are about 9 of them out right now. I don't know, units, 10 actually. 10 Mutalisks are out, and they're going to have to do a lot of damage to Godzilla if he wants to have a chance in this game. If the third falls, that's going to be really bad. No, he's going to be able to push the army of Godzilla back right now. PsyRex is. And there we go, PsyRex is actually ahead of supply right now. But the third base for Godzilla is up though. So if Godzilla keeps on producing and dropping mules, he is going to eventually get ahead in this game. And I don't think he's hotkeyed this command center. Not good, not good. This command center is gonna sit there and pile up energy. There we go, we selected it. Dropped the mule somewhere, I think. I don't know. Oh, nice with a mine shot coming out there from Godzilla. PsyRex is right now trying to deal some damage, but his Mutalisks, they aren't really built for straight up engagements. A low Mutalisk number is made for harassment rather. Oh no! Oh, horrible engagement for Godzilla. He split up a bit, at least before the engagement, but then he stacked up his units and actually stutter stepped into the banelings instead of the other way around. So now he's gonna have to evacuate his third base, and can he actually hold this off? He's got a nice wall to take cover behind, and oh, he's gonna lift to supply the boats. Oh, there we go. And I think Godzilla is going to save this command center if he starts repairing it. Yeah, there we go. And if he pulls a couple of Marines, no, oh, okay, he started repairing it. That's kind of close. And now PsyRex is going to get back into this game. I don't know how this is happening. Godzilla was about to win this game. Oops, there we go. Sorry about that poor camera control. Just a minute ago, it looked like Godzilla was going to win the game, but now PsyRex is pulling it back. But 11 Marines are in production at once though. And it could get tricky if Godzilla keeps up this production. Probably is not going to be able to though, so here we go. Let's see if it works out. PsyRex, you're gonna have to deal some damage now. Banelings are rolling in, Zerglings as well, and the wall was just lowered, I think. Some nice bleeding coming up though. That was pretty cool. And Godzilla might be able to hold. There's a head of supply right now, and yes, these Mutalisks can't fight straight up against this army of basically pure marine. That is not going to work out for you, PsyRex, and PsyRex has to fly out of there with his Mutalisks. So wow, really back and forth game here. Quite scrappy to be honest. Not a lot of mining going on at a 26-minute mark. So, oh, the winner mine. Yeah, yes, it gets one Mutalisk and one Mutalisk very low. So Godzilla manages to pick off 2 of them right there. And now armor supply should be heavily favoring Godzilla, and it is. So if Godzilla were to move out right now, he could probably get a lot of damage dealt. But 4 bases are up for PsyRex, which means that his income is going to be skyrocketing compared to Godzilla. And wow, look at the income of both bases actually. For Godzilla, it's not good at all, but it's not really good at all for PsyRex either. If you think about that, it's at the 27-minute mark right now. If you go to the drone count, we can see that it's at 63 right now for PsyRex. It's not an awful number at all. And if it's left unchecked, he's definitely going to get ahead in this game very soon. If Godzilla doesn't go up to a 4th base himself soon enough. Sorry, once again. And now it looks like the game is going to be stabilizing out. Both players are macroing up. Oh, actually Godzilla is not. He's not building any SVs. He's not building any command center. He is moving out. He's ready to kill. But I think PsyRex is going to hold this off. He's got a lot of Mutalisks in the air. How many are there? 16 right now. And now, oh, that was not good. PsyRex, you have to pull him back if you want to defend this. I don't think you realized what actually happened there. No, PsyRex, what army do you have at home? Units, Bendings 14, and how many Cyclings? 26. That's not going to be enough to take down this army. Not even close. This army is going to just slaughter that. He's going to need a lot more Cyclings and Bendings. And it might be time for PsyRex to take it to the late game, which is basically Ultralisk and some Infestors, if that's what you want. Pulling back the Marines, that's nice, simple micro. Just click the Marines, but it's not going to be enough, I think. Yeah, it's probably going to be enough. We loaded up a medevac. That was probably not supposed to happen, but anyway, +1/+1, just finishing up for our Terran troops right now. PsyRex is here with this Mutalisk though, killing off a lot of SVs, and it's now 42 to 55. This game's insanely close. It's been really back and forth. And if we go to the units lost, yeah, it's so even. Holy shit. Such a close game. 30 more Mutalisks are about to pop though, and I think they can really turn the tide in this game. PsyRex, Godzilla is falling far behind in supply. And PsyRex is almost doubling him. Okay, 13 more Marines we just made there, so not anymore. But it looks like PsyRex is going to choose the base racer right now, and I think he is making the right choice. I don't know, this army is quite small from Godzilla, and with circling reinforcements he's eventually going to be able to kill it off. At least I think so. 1-1 though. It's a lot better than 0-0, which was what it was at earlier, and it did some decent damage there with 0-0. So here we go. No, PsyRex does not want to reinforce and pick off those units in his main base. He's trying to go for a full-on base trade, base race, whatever you want to call it. But PsyRex is doing the base race thing kind of good. He's expanding, spreading out his buildings to buy some time. Very nice play there. And I think PsyRex is going to take this. Arm supply, he is favored, but with proper control, and I don't know, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. 3 more spine crawls are being made though to defend his it's his natural base, so no, it's his third. Sorry about that. And here we go, Bendings are rolling in, some trying to split from Godzilla, but it's going to get overrun in his main base. Now the Mutalisks have free reign over these buildings as well as Zerglings. And the Bendings though should not be attacking buildings. That's not very cost effective really. The units in the PsyRex main base are stimming down right now. This is fun. These Marines are not shooting. Lol. It should really be moving down that ramp. There we go. Stim. Let's see if no of the units are going to fall. PsyRex is not producing anything right now, and he's not mining anything. He's pulled all of his drones over to his 5th base right now. But now PsyRex is so far ahead of supply. I feel like if he just backed off, went home and defended, he would win this game, because there's no mining going on from Godzilla right now. He's trying to, he's actually got a base up right now, but he's not mining anything. There we go, first SV being sent to mine. Godzilla, I feel like he's losing this battle eventually. It was a really close game, to be honest, and units lost is still even actually. But it's just that PsyRex got a better trade-off in the late game right here. And here we go. Spine crawlers picking off at these units. The Marauder falls. I think 2 Marines have fallen, and the 3rd one falls as well. So Godzilla dealing some, or PsyRex rather, dealing some damage to Godzilla's small little troop. And there we go, he just leaves the game. He's not gonna GG or anything, not even to his teammate. Godzilla gets out. He was probably not very happy about that. But anyway, this was the 2nd game of the best of 3 submitted by one of these players. I don't know who submitted it. So the last game is going to be uploaded probably tomorrow. And yeah. If you want to submit your own games to reddit.com/arsenalscasted, please do so. I'm gonna be out of here right now. Bye bye.